of what they call the compressed natural gas, the CNG, is maintained. So, but to be honest with you, it's economically useful to some extent, but the adverse effect is what we're looking at. How it affects the atmosphere, how it causes harm to human existence. My luxury should not hurt me. If I'm using the CNG should not damage the ozone layer, should not destroy should not increase global warming, that my comfort should not harm me. So we should look at the CNG objectively, because the constituent of the CNG is methane. And methane is one of the greenhouse gases we are talking. We'll be discussing that is causing global warming, causing harm to human existence. So we'll look at it objectively, because methane absorbs the infrared radiation and return the heat back to the earth, causing a whole lot of problems to human existence and other living organisms, even our environment. So you see the rising of seawater, the rising of the salt water, the fresh water, so many natural disasters as a result of climate change, which is caused, the most constituent of this greenhouse gas is methane. So if you want to use CNG, you should look at the CNG from the safety aspect of it. The methane, the constituent of the CNG is methane, which is very harmful to human existence. Though economically, as they stated, the CNG is cost effective, and it will not cause pollution because of the volatility. It's very volatile. So these are the two major economic value of CNG. But looking at it from a global point of view, methane is very, very harmful to human existence because of the depletion of ozone layer, causing harm to human existence. It is economically not viable because of its adverse effects. If you give me luxury through the cheap price of CNG, and it causes harm to me through respiratory problem that I've spent more money, economically it is not viable anymore, because the chemical substance, the gas I'm using is causing more harm than good to me. It gives me luxury at a very cheap price and give me respiratory problem at a very high price medically. So looking at it objectively, methane is very harmful, and it's one of the greenhouse gases that is causing global warming. Ordinarily, based on anthropogenic activities, based on anthropogenic sources as human activities, methane equally is even increasing the atmosphere on its own, without even without the radiant energy, without the infrared radiation. Methane itself, as a result of human activities, increase in atmosphere. So a whole lot of gases were emit. Methane, as I told you, is measured in pound per square, part per billion, ppb, part per billion, not part per million, parts per million, no, part per billion. So the concentration is measured in part per billion, and it's lighter than air, unlike H2S that is heavier than air and is measured in parts per million, ppm. So methane is measured in ppb. parts per billion. So, and as greenhouse gas methane that is produced and released into the atmosphere is taken up to taken up by methane sink, which includes the soil and the process of methane oxidation in the troposphere, the lowest atmospheric region. Most methane produced naturally is offset by its uptake into natural sink as the soil and all that. Anthropogenic methane, anthropogenic methane production, however, can cause methane concentration to increase more quickly than they are offset by sink. Since 2007, methane concentration on Earth's atmosphere has increased by 6.8 to 9 to 10% to 10 per to 10 parts per billion per year. By 2022, atmospheric methane had reached 19,004 and 8.61 ppb, about 3 times higher than pre-industrial level, which hovered at 600 to 700 ppb. Increased concentration of methane in the atmosphere contribute to the greenhouse effect, whereby greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, absorb infrared radiation, net heat energy, and radiate it back to the Earth's surface, potentially trapping heat and producing substantial changes in climate. Increased atmospheric methane also adds to the greenhouse effect indirectly. For example, in methane oxidation, hydroxyl radicals remove methane by reacting with it to form carbon dioxide and water vapor. And as concentration of atmospheric methane increase, concentration of hydroxyl radicals decrease, effectively prolonging the atmospheric lifetime of methane. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that based on our human activities, what we do has caused more harm to us than good. Because if you look at methane, it's not only the methane that we produce through fossil fuel is not a renewable energy, but anaerobic methane is renewable energy. So I do not know whether they understand it. The government have this in their blueprint concerning methane, the CNG, that the methane we are using is not a renewable energy. The fossil fuel methane is not renewable energy. If actually that is what they are using as CNG, the only renewable energy we have in methane is the methane produced from anaerobic matter. That's the one we produce from degradations of organic matter. That's the one we produce as a result of anthropogenic activities. You see, and methane produced from fossil fuel is not renewable energy. It's not a renewable energy. It is harmful, more harmful. But renewable energy is methane from wetland, the one we produce from that just was generated as a result of anthropogenic activities, are formed as a result of anthropogenic sources, where the anthropogenic gases are being released, such as methane. So such gas is renewable, but anthropogenic methane produced from the hydrocarbon from the gas, natural gas, is not renewable. So the CNG we're talking about, we'll look at it objectively and understand that the CNG and the methane that is used for our vehicles, now that we are trying to transit to vehicle gas, the natural gas, the compressed natural gas, the CNG, the compressed natural gas. What is this substance? What is the component? What is the gas we are using? If I am very correct, the gas we are using is methane, or from fossil fuel. Know that we are causing harm to the atmosphere. We are causing harm to human existence. We are affecting the well-being of citizens. So look at it objectively.